Hello. Hello. My name is Samuel Waymon. That is Eunice Waymon. Everything that Mary J. Blige just said was true. I can endorse that because I am her brother. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. They said I only had 3 minutes. I said, no, I don't. I'm going to take as much time as is necessary to say what I need to say. First of all, giving honor to the Almighty for being here. And I want to say thank you, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, for inducting her into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It is the oddest thing for you to induct her because Nina Simone, Eunice Waymon, is a nonconformist. She's a non-traditionalist, as I am. When I look at her, I see my sister, but when I also look at her, I see an enormous classical pianist. That woman can play. And I remember a story. Don't worry, I'm going to take my time telling this. Don't rush me off the stage. Bon Jovi, thank you. Love you, man. To all the artists who were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you deserve it. We are musicians. I am an organist. And when she was playing that blues a while ago, I wish I had my Hammond B3, boy. If I had my Hammond B3 with the pedals, I would just, oh, never mind. But I'm going to tell you a story. Nina lived in France. And she used to call everybody about 3:30 in the morning. And she called me one morning and she said, and whenever she called me, she always playing my album in the background. By the way, I have to give you a little history. Nina and I both played the piano when we were 3. My mother had me when she was 52. I have a 96-year-old brother still alive, a 94-year-old brother still alive, and an 78-year-old sister still alive. And I am 74. Nina took lessons from a lady named Mrs. Mazanovich. She was a German lady. And I took lessons from the same lady. And I told my mother, you know, I went to Germany yesterday. She said, how you do that? I said, well, Mrs. Mazzy is German. That's the closest thing I've ever been to Germany in my life. And this was in North Carolina. Nina called me one day and she said, Sam, you know, when siblings talk to each other, you can tell if something is wrong. And she called me, and I heard something in her voice. And she talks like this. Hello, Sam. It's Nina. I said, hello, Eunice. Whenever I called her Eunice, it was as if Daddy had spoken. Because I remind her of her daddy, who was tall, lanky, and thin like me. And I said, what's the matter? And there was this long pause. I said, Eunice, what's the problem? What's the matter? And she said, Sam, if I hand you the torch, will you take it? And I paused and I said, yes. She said, I was hoping you would say that. I knew you would say that. Now, you have to understand my background. I'm old school. Civil rights. I marched with Martin Luther King. I sang at Martin Luther King's funeral. I went to jail with Martin Luther King and Abernathy and Jesse Jackson in Philadelphia during the postal strike. We marched in Cairo, Illinois, Philadelphia, Mississippi. the goon squads, the tanks, the German Shepherd dogs, the water hoses. I got marks on my back. I'm a survivor, and I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I believe in fighting for equality. That's why Nina said, you don't have to live next to me, just give me my equality for my sister, my brother, my people, and me. That's what she said. And I want to tell you something. When she said to me, will you take the torch? This is what she meant. Whoever knew 30, 40 years ago that this award that you're giving her tonight, this is the torch she was talking about. You know, things happen for a reason. Yeah, come on, these things happen for a reason. We don't always know why. I love my sister. I adored my sister, and I'm happy to say that. No, I didn't worship her. I don't worship anybody. I adored her. And she loved me. I am here because I am family. I'm here because I am blood. And I'm here to suggest to you, to all the brothers out there, protect your sisters. Go ahead, come on. I got a story to tell here. I protected her when she was alive, and I'm going to protect her now that she's sitting next to you. She's out here, by the way. She's soaring over here. I know she's here. You can feel her. I know it. Mary J. Blige knows it too. She's sitting next to you. She's sitting next to you. And you know, if she was here, she would say thank you, but she would always say, damn, Sam, what took him so long? I was the only one allowed to call her Eunice. No one dared call her Eunice Waymon but me. I was her manager for 15 years. I was her friend. No, I was her confidant, but most importantly, I was her friend. She trusted no one but me. I say that with pride because she should trust me. I'm her brother. There she is. See that picture? See it? Where is it? Where it said, to my brother Sam, my main man. Oh, Lord. I'm a musician. Like everybody in this place is a musician, some way or another. And I'm going to say this, because you touched on it a few minutes ago. If you're sampling her music, you better pay for it. Pay her. Pay her. Don't steal from her. She never stole from anybody. She clawed her way through life. The record companies didn't know what to do with her. She said, okay, you don't know what to do with me? Now, she and I both were on RCA Victor, and they want, you know how producers are, they want to mold you. They want to make you in their image. She said, to hell with that shit. Oh, excuse me. Did I say that? I didn't mean to say that, I'm sorry. They didn't know what to do with her. When they banned Mississippi Goddamn from playing down south, she said, okay, I'm doing it my own way. She said, Sam, you know, I don't care what people say about me, but there is one thing that they don't know about me. And I said, what is that? Now, I have to tell you this. She said, I'm really just a little girl. Because people ask me all the time, all the press ask me, what is it the one thing, Samuel, that you think that you want us to walk away with about your sister? And I would say this. Nina used to say to me, Sam, underneath all of this, because I would say to her, do you ever get tired of being Nina Simone all the time? She would say, yeah, because it's a burden. You know, I don't know whether it's a curse or a blessing. But the one thing that I want them to remember me by is that I'm just a little girl underneath all this. That is why she sings Little Girl Blue. Sit there, count your blessings, little girl blue, what can she do? Oh, but sit there and count your blessings, little girl blue. That's why she sings that song. We were laying in the sun on the top of a roof in Hollywood where we lived together. She used to bask in the sun, and she used to love her black skin. At first, she thought she was very ugly. Now, remember, she was Eunice Waymon before she became Nina Simone. Black beauty then was based on white features. You all know what I'm talking about. Come on, you know. That was a period in this day of time, in this country. I take my time. I know you got 3 minutes. Give me a minute. Give me a moment, please. She said she went to Africa. And when she came back from Africa, she was a queen. She said, Sam, I have never seen so many black people in one place in my entire life. So I'm going to say this to all of my young black, young girls, sisters, young children. If you want to be a queen, you are a queen. If you think you're a king, you are a king. If you admire my sister and you want to be like her and she had a dream, don't let anyone, anything stop you from your quest to be whatever you want to be. Let nothing stop you from that. Nothing. Nothing.